the womb beneath the cross. They told us God was a man. They gave him a beard, a throne, a name. They said he watches, he judges, he rules. But the womb was missing in the story. The tears were missing. The trembling, bleeding, birthing was missing. The story of birth and rebirth, the story only women can tell. They edited her out of her own story, and left us worshipping only half of the divine. The sacred lie. They said God creates, but only she gives birth. They said prophets spoke for him, but all of them cried, surrendered, broke open like symbolic mothers in labor. What if they weren't speaking for a father at all? What if they were channeling the feminine divine, the source of emotion, energy, and all that moves? The divine deception. Look at the Star of David, 2 triangles. One rising, masculine. One descending, feminine. Their union? The source. The whole? The one. They made it a symbol of tribe and nation. But it was always a blueprint for inner union. The womb beneath the cross. Look at the cross. The vertical beam, masculine. The horizontal, feminine. Where they cross. The heart? The womb. The point of union. The biblical ram sheep sacrifice. But they nailed her to the cross. Hung the feminine in full view, and still called it the story of a man's sacrifice. She was the cross. And they hung her on herself. The union code. Every prophet carried her frequency: Jesus, compassion and tears. Buddha, silence and surrender. Muhammad, awe and fear of the divine whisper. Each one a man, possessed by the feminine. Not weakness. Wholeness. The God of emotions. Emotion is not a side effect. It is the language of source. Shame is twisted love. Grief is love remembering. Anger is love defending. Joy is love moving freely. The feminine births the love. The masculine guides it into motion. But the womb. She is the beginning. She was never gone. They buried her under dogma. Crowned only men. Built temples with no wombs. But she was always there. In the symbols. In the stories. In the cracks of stone. In the breath between words. And now. She rises. Not as revenge, but as remembrance. Not as a rebellion, but as a return to union. God was never a man. She is the cross. She is the spark. She is you. Amen.